Alrighty, rude. I need to check the mic was working. Mic is working. Check, check, check. Yep, yep, yep. You know, I hate when it does that. Alright, go quest. Teleportation. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare, by the way. By the way, if you're here for like a serious stream, by the way, yo, we're chilling. We are not taking this game seriously, story seriously. It is boring, which is why Squidward is sleeping in the thumbnail, which I don't know if you saw, but Squidward is asleep. What in the name of the sailor music is going on? Like, get to the quest, bro. Holy.
It's been a few days since we said bye to the others in Nasha Town.
Uh-huh.
No news about Rarer, though. If
Hello, you must be the traveler and
Radimir.
the wild hunt.
Oh no. Okay, come on, Vominos. Yeah. Nation doesn't exist. Ugh. Better if I just walk there. Ugh. Oh my god. I've been saying for a while that they should get rid of this. This sprint bar when you run. Like, I get it, it makes sense, but it's like, come on. Makes adventuring annoying.
I can barely sense any Kuvaki at all. This
looks like his
Oh, area
appetite
feels like
truly
solid
is
husk.
insatiable. Ken wasn't
Was it enough?
Seriously, still getting stronger? Everyone's here already.
We've all been on high alert since we split up a few days back.
You hear that?
Excepting
I
Revere's
clicked on the
case,
space
I
bar
can
because
just
I don't care about the
finish
Seattle.
what it is until
And we're sure that who else? He's the only one who could pull off a stunt like that.
Kuvaki loss has reached critical levels. Reiki of Solnari set to maximum threat level. Warning, unless de-escalation measures are taken soon.
There wasn't a shred of sanity.
Yeah, didn't he? Oh,
Last time we fought, we were already at a disadvantage.
yeah, if I were him, unless
The other thing is, how does someone who
beats me.
According to certain
there are many on it besides his nick.
Exactly. I'd be willing to bet that even if we gathered together every scrap of intel in Nodcry, we still wouldn't. So, if we do not, last time we had.
well,
Vrel.
I do have a little somewhere like the eye.
a perfectly reasonable.
I agree. We should split up.
Wait, why Hisi Island?
If I recall
Because I
correctly,
said so.
That's right.
Golly, bro.
It-
Pilgrims? Okay, pilgrims.
Splitting up's always gonna be risky. But, and if we do? That's when you follow the third rule of treasure hunting. Run.
agreed.
All right. We'd better get moving. Come on, Ineffa. Let's go.
Enough of this boring story. Anyway. Woo, we are teleported to that.
Any leads?
No.
Nope. Diddly squat. It feels like we're sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second. So, you guys didn't find anything either? Not loving the word.
I questioned a few, almost as if he knew someone was on to him.
Uh-huh.
He's been biting him.
No idea. Since regaining his body,
All we can do... Wait, he's actually here?
No. Silver Moon Hall. The Lady Kutar might be in danger.
Let's get over there, quick!
God, tell me I can teleport, please. Or it's a cutscene. Okay, I'm fine with that too.
Why is he attacking the damselette? What's going on?
no time for questions. Stop him.
Ooh, a fight. Fliz, that was their moment to attack. Stupid move. Undisciplined.
This is insane.
Well, get in there and provide arrow support, bro. What are you doing?
Get Kutar out of here.
Or do that. You saw it, and you didn't do anything about it.
Look where your feeble light has gotten you. Now you shall plunge into darkness.
Cheering for the bad guy, bro. Do it.
Felindus, soon I will find a way.
Watch out.
You got hit. A little bit of that. Just skimmed. It's supposed to be like that painting. Adam and God. Is that what it's supposed to be?
Find them, even if it means turning this place to ashes.
Oh, I'm scared now.
That was too close.
Uh-huh.
Barely made it out of there alive. What's that guy's deal? How'd he get so crazy strong?
Oh, the
He's a
five
threat
sinners.
to this entire nation. I doubt his strength could even be measured by conventional standards.
I have a question.
What's your question?
When me and Anefa showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her. We weren't there for the whole thing either. They were already. Yeah, we didn't see how it all started.
Kutar. Can you shed any light?
Kutar. Cross-checking database. I see.
Wait.
Like, why was it necessary?
The moon goddess?
Why is this necessary?
No wonder she. There are many.
Like, you see, those two lines were not important.
And just as many why
They didn't contribute to the story, nor did they contribute to any character development.
But there was no mistaking his deep-seated hostility towards me. Why he holds me in such contempt, I cannot say. But since he hunts the power of the moon, it's no surprise that I am a target.
Kutar.
There are many potential motives. For instance, you help the traveler escape his grasp. This could be his way of taking revenge. It is also possible that he covets the Kuvaki inside you. and seeks to take it for his own. The list goes on, but right now...
A counter strategy? But we don't stand a chance against an enemy. Surely our only... No, I can't... Running is our own... Huh? You seem surprised. But what other choice do we... Well, It's not too late. I can distract him, so you have plenty of time. Wait, what? Doesn't that make... A coyote doesn't stop for bypassers. What is it? Look, the frost moon... We can't just... Yeah. Besides, she pretty much saved my life back there. If I just ditched her now, I'd never forgive my...
We can't overlook that you have saved our lives multiple times now. To talk of returning the favor would be a little crass for my liking.
River's true objective remains unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Miss Kutar, there's no guarantee he would stop.
But...
Kutar, I know why you left the... They would make self-centered wishes.
As.
Force you to accept me. If it were me, I might have walked away too. But I believe that time can change everything. After much reflection, any relationship based, you were born here.
Thank you, Lauma. But my power is on the wane. I'm very well then. I'll do as you say.
Those times you saved us, we were transported across great distances.
It is. Rejected by the world. My power is dwindling.
What do you mean, reject?
The 3 moons belong to the 3 moons, yet moonlight. But this method... It's the wild hunt! Even faster than we expected.
See how those wild hunt creatures are running.
Then what are we waiting?
Leave this place for the everlasting forest.
We did it! Go claw! Look! The rainbow!
Annihilation mode.
They just keep coming! This is driving me nuts!
The rear's closing in on us. We need to pick up the pace.
There's too many of them! And this time, we can't fall back on Kutar's house to escape! Hold on much longer.
I don't know what to do. I'm doing fine.
Be silent. Where are the creatures of the night?
With one heart, we pray.
Preparing for dust-up. Cleanup sequence initiated.
Close your eyes. The long sleep beckons.
Her last land by the frost moon of
Observe. Close your eyes.
Rash attack!
Ultimatum protocol. Defensive mode engaged.
The night cometh. Observe. Night falls. Close your eyes.
Like I said, we're doing pretty good. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. There's too many of them. No, it's not. Oh, there you go. What's this guy's name? Dainsluff? Reinhard? Can't remember. Barca, there you go. That's his name. I just remember. Now I remember. Grandmaster Barca. Okay.
What's the matter? Bit off more than you could chew?
Who are you? Uncle Varka! You're back from Amsvartnir? Whoa! You're Varka? Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius?
We could save the intros for later. Right now, let's get you all out of this hellhole. Follow me. I know somewhere you'll be safe.
Oh, is that...
That's the one. Come on, move! There's no time to waste.
Wow! Where are we? This is...
Well, that goes without saying. This, aka the black market of intel.
No, brother.
No matter what faction you're with, as an expedition.
Wow.
Anyway, where allow me to.
We've heard. You look way younger than Paimon expect.
Well, I'm no spring chicken. Definitely feeling some of that back pain today, though. Rushed back from Amsfart
Well.
without a wink of sleep, only to get right into another fight with that freshly revived maniac.
Another? You mean you fought him before?
Yep. He wasn't nearly as strong back then, but he was still a formidable foe. I brought some of the knights along to give him a little surprise, but my squad took heavy injuries and I barely made it out alive myself. We knew it might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it. But still, it wasn't I tried tracking him down afterwards, but he didn't leave a trace. Even in his unhinged mental state, he's as... So, I decided to come find you. And as luck would have it, turned up to find you being ambushed by... Maybe in part...
Note to self.
Guess it's my turn now.
It's a long story, but I'll try to make it quick.
Okay, good.
Wow, I had no idea so much had happened. Sounds like you guys have really been through it. So, the Kutar is actually a fatigue.
Bro, I'm going through it. How boring this
And all
is.
this wild hunt activity and nod cry is the work of the Raker of Solnari, one of the 5 sinners. Oh, that's a
Yeah.
lot to take in. Need some time to wrap my head around it all.
Yeah.
I'm truly you stood with us.
You've got nothing to apologize for, Miss Moonchanter. You can plan 100 steps and, to be perfectly honest, but now that a new variable...
A new variable?
Who else? That said, well, I know as
You mean about our mystery?
That's right. I don't know who or what could pull something like that off.
I hadn't heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me?
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log. A nod...
Oh,
Another dead end. Guess all we can... Still, your intel also... But once we looked into it, it turned out to be a red... I doubt it's by chance that he happened to make his comeback while my attention was diverted. And from everything you told me, but is it even... The Moon Maiden and the Raker of Solnari. Nod cry of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence.
so...
Right now, we've got at least 3 things to consider. Let's go through them one by... First, to my knowledge...
What if there was a...
How so?
Have you thought of something, Columbina? 3 moons once watched over this world. They say that I now...
Yeah.
Are you suggesting
The iridescent...
That's right. If we can find...
the 3 moons are said to stir?
According to my analysis, the solution is feasible.
I know a way, but... The experimental Yes.
It's a long way from here to the Experimental Design Bureau. There's a high chance you'll be spotted.
Then that's... you saw for your... People's obsession. The wild hunters plague...
It's true. If Kutar hadn't...
But where would we...
Oh? That's a rather hasty conclusion for someone who's so painstakingly
She hurt me! Boss! What are you doing here?
I'm now asking myself the same question. I received a letter from a humble knight of Favonius, requesting a meeting to discuss a major business deal.
Since his failed ambush, we can't do...
Wait a sec. Didn't you say this is meant to be the Knights of Favonius' meeting?
You really think he could have gotten settled in Nodcry without my help? Besides,
Allow me to
please spare me the flattery. Let's cut to the...
Yeah, brother.
Well, this certainly
So you're just going...
Why should I get...
What if we told...
Oh?
I can't put up... If you insist...
You just don't give up, do you? Too bad. I know you well enough to know you can't afford my prices. The riskier the job, the more it'll cost. And a Moonchanter's stipend isn't exactly generous. Unless you're...
Boss. Things got really dangerous during the fight with Rerir. If this girl hadn't saved me, I'd be leyline fodder. If there's...
This is why I'm
Exactly
always
how I feel.
careful what you get involved with, or you invite all kinds of misfortune. Very well, Yehoda Flint's. That fragment that...
Of course.
Let me borrow it.
Wait.
I get it.
Actually, shut up,
That
Paimon.
brings me to the third and final act. I'm in for this part.
Count me.
Come off it. I'm way ahead of you here. Enough of this once they're ready.
I like it.
No biggie.
All right then. Once your team is
Oh my god, imagine they make us play all 3 separate ones. I'm gonna cry. This is cute, the bottom right. I don't know if you saw that.
Lady Damselette.
We've been doing our best to. We're not looking.
Oh, we're on for a fight.
But no.
Sandrone seems to be.
Skip button, come on.
Tell me, actually, before you answer that, just so we're clear, we're not.
I promise it's.
It seems like you've gotten the wrong idea here. The only reason I let you in was because I was bored. It seemed like a way to kill some time. Whatever miscalculations I may or may not have made in the past.
I'd like to speak.
What? Huh? You mean?
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino.
No, she's not. Once the work on this facility was completed, she went back with the rooster.
Rarier is. Is that a no then?
As if I need reminding. I was.
Have you held any tea
parties? Yeah, obviously. You don't seriously think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here. If anything, they've been more eventful than ever.
I bet you, sir.
First, Rosaline. Now,
You'd always brew a different type of tea for me each.
Well, duh. Why else? Watching you squirm was practically my only form of entertainment. Oh, yeah. And Capitano sometimes used to bring Tartaglia around, too. But well, I guess we are overdue for a get-together. Polonia! Have Febronia pass a message to Arlecchino for me.
Pass along a message for me, too, if you would. My body cannot contain the marrow of 2 moons, so I'll be leaving one of them in her care.
Excuse me? Who said you were on the guest list? If my tea meant that much to you, maybe quitting the Fatui wasn't too. Back when you were under the Tsaritsa's protection, no one would have.
But that protection didn't come for free. In fact, I just got tired, that's all. I never wanted any part in their grand ambitions, and it brings back memories from the old days, when I was still worshipped as the moon goddess.
I figured you'd leave eventually. You didn't have as much of a reason to. The Tsaritsa gave you shelter and protection, but that was it. Nothing more, nothing less. Meanwhile, the Fatui demanded everything from you, and I get why you left. But if you keep hanging around with this riffraff, the next time we cross paths... huh? See for yourselves.
My lady, it's the Wild Hunt. Oh.
Another uninvited guest trying to crash my tea party. Clear the area. I'll handle this. Wait, what? You want us to leave you here by yourself? You'll be lucky. Go on, get out of here. Stay and watch if you want, but it'll be at your own risk. Don't tell me what. Stare all you want.
I know.
This is it.
She's spicy for no reason, man. Ay.
Come on then, Mr. Ray here. Let's pick up where we left off. It's your Wild Hunt monstrosities versus my beautiful creation.
that machine's good.
That's it. Keep them pinned down. Don't let them get near.
It's Informer. Licky boom boom down.
I'm streaming. What do you want? Okay, this one's not as fun. What?
Rotate out. Deploy all backup units. Get in there and hold the line. They're more patient than I thought. Whatever. This is where the real fun begins. Don't worry. Once this is over, I'll put you all back together again. I promise. Finally, the Ranger himself. Time to. Huh? Where'd he go? Uh-oh.
Oh, brother. Okay, I get it.
Polonia, get him! I've upgraded Polonia again since our last encounter.
Or is auto not on?
Every last scrap of your data. So let's finish this once and for
She's not here. Where did she go?
Solnaria. Raker of Solnaria.
over here, you big.
Sun Nation, probably.
Alone. Go. Keep searching. She cannot.
Solar Sun. That's such a dumb move to do. Oh, no, yeah, see, that's what I thought. It's gonna be like that. This isn't as cute. So that part wasn't bad, actually. I didn't mind that. It was something different.
So this is your method for...
Good deduct.
Whoa! I'm not sure.
Whenever I've never faked eye on the.
If you ask me, you're about as...
Once I take a. And also, death is the one.
Come on, boss. Lighten up. Quit talking about death.
For once, I agree. Is there anything I can do to help?
That won't be necessary.
Eh?
That shady
Come on. Anyway, I know who you're talking about. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Hey!
What is it? What's the big rush? You dragged me out of a dream where I was literally swimming in Mora. I'm charging double my usual attendance fee. See?
Dory-san.
If you want to make it big, it was back when...
I don't really care for Dory too much.
Other friends you send my way.
Her greed sickens me.
10% off. What can I say? The great Lord Sun. So, let me guess.
You guessed correctly.
The one type of gift, at the very least, I need to...
What if I told you it's.
Is that so? then we really are.
You're...
A powerful, if you're willing to.
then...
Of course not. I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which... Hold on. What exactly are you getting at? No?
Let's just say favors.
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days. No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1,000,000 mora. Deal?
Deal.
What a way to start the day. Now, was there anything else you wanted? Or can I go back to bed now?
Go to bed. Go away.
That will be all.
See you later!
Okay, come on.
Excellent. Everything is well. After initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow me. So remember. Now then, let us peer into the Raker of Solnari's past. I made it. I don't recognize this style of art. Simple furnishings, table and chairs. Looks like the fearsome Raker of Solnari came from surprising, unless this passed for luxury in Conria. Anyway.
Handwritten another way.
Since you're working extra hours tonight, I'll test it out.
Okay.
Yes, new stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some
Wait.
goodies home. A few teacups and a pen.
I don't care.
Sign their name.
So he had like a woman or something? Okay. Journal on the table.
I went over to Joseph's for drinks today. They have a fine collection. Joseph asked why I came alone, but I didn't really have an answer. But if he invites me...
The Lindis. That's the same...
Crane imports keep falling. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of that new type of mushroom everyone's been into lately. Didn't it start out as a lab-grown variety? I heard it's even mildly corrosive. I don't care if it's an impressive feat of alchemy. I just...
Grain has to be imported, and they're eating a diet of mostly meat and mushrooms. Could it be because Conria is underground? That would explain why they use so much. They even use alchemically modified strains for
Bioengineered food.
Seems like the people of Conria don't have...
I've just about saved up enough now. Time to buy it.
Making a big purchase.
Bomb.
He really is a professional. Despite what he's become, it seems like... Did Rary rip it?
Before I met you, I was convinced the burial place of a fallen moon. It was you who helped me see that my heart hadn't...
This is just trivial sentimentality from the looks of it. The burial
I knew that would be a plot point. That phrase.
Rear, over here.
What should be like the basic model?
Dane! Oh, and...
Hello there,
Nah.
Rear. He doesn't get that much.
Not really.
So, come on, don't give us the...
Oh, dang Sliff.
I just didn't expect you to be the first
Hmm.
one to settle down and get married. That's
Dang Sliff. That's why.
Yeah. If you told me that a few years ago, I wouldn't have believed you either.
Dang Sliff's that blonde guy with the blue eyes.
So, are you planning to come clean about your...
Sure, I'll have to tell her.
Come on, stop being such a member of the King's Guard.
Well, I just tracked down Dane Sliff and asked how to defeat up Rainer.
Same old, nothing much to... Huh? What's up, Fed?
It's nothing.
We haven't met that villain before now.
Dainsliff's elder brother. Renowned throughout the court of Conria as the Vision.
Or have we?
And said to possess a wisdom far beyond the... And yet, despite the gulf between us, Does he even know me? Does he see? Why did he react so strongly?
Brown, curly hair and brooding blue eyes. So perfectly normal. As frightening as this monster is in the present.
Yeah, probably the curse of Connery. That's probably what happened. His wife.
Felindis? You're back early?
Our equipment's being serviced today, so I got off earlier than usual. How's your day been?
Swag money.
Why the long face?
Went for a drink with Dane and the others.
Isn't that a good...
Veta from the air showed up today, too.
Ah, Mr. So, we're nobodies. I'm sure someone in... You worry too much, Revier. Like I said...
All right. Nobodies. Can someone who's... Meanwhile, every idea that the opposition tried to speak... A man can have 1,000... What becomes of someone who kills on another's behalf? Felindis?
I feel like it's that wolf meme, you know?
It's nothing. You were right. Fate, there's no reason we can't keep living happily together.
See? You just need to stay pop. I can feel your warmth, your breath. Just seeing you makes me happy in a way I can't explain. And that's something that no one could ever take away from me. So smile, my love. Let go.
You're right, Felindis.
That's better. Getting caught up about things like this will...
You go ahead. I just have a few things to take care of.
Even busier than the big shots, huh?
Seriously, though, you drive a hard bargain.
Well, that goes without... Besides, they're...
All right. White out.
It seems like Rary. He clearly doesn't want... Let's dig a...
Our last operation was
after all these years.
Indeed, Conria has
many of its secret. You still haven't.
Thorkill? What?
How do you tell?
You didn't choose this life any more than I did.
It's basic model.
But I'll sure as heck be. Speaking of which, someone.
Your concerns are not unfounded. Take care, Reikir of Solnari.
Thanks, Thorkill.
See Solnari.
Felindis, I never wanted to keep this from you. You're the last person I would ever want to lie to, but that's exactly why I can't tell you everything. The Moonlit Dynasties are a thing of the past. Yet even now, with the sun shining high in the sky, there are those who would call forth a dead moon's go. Could that be why Vedalfnir held back? Or was it because of some court secret he's not at liberty to share? I have to get a clear answer from him. No matter what happens.
Rarier seems to be very concerned by Vedalfnir's reaction. Vedalfnir and Dainsleif, the Visionary and Twilight Sword. So that's what they were reading. I've investigated this whole area now. Should I try somewhere else?
So, he's late after all. Just you wait, Rarier. You're in for
What?
it. Big time.
What?
Are you waiting for someone, ma'am? Could I tempt you into buying some flowers?
No.
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
Warlog.
I'm only telling the truth. Look me in the eyes. You'll see I'm not lying.
This person's cursed by the blood moon.
May we have a word in...
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. Not long ago, the Ray here of Solnari led an assault on one of our strongholds. We suffered many casualties, and many who came...
Sorry, I don't know why you're telling me this. And,
Wait, hear me out. His name is Rarier.
and he claims to be one of the king's guards.
What did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner. But surely, you must have caught a whiff of the blood on his hands.
Why are you telling?
Simple.
How strange. Rerir was nowhere to be seen in that memory. Rerir couldn't possibly know what happened if he wasn't even there. Why would her memories appear in... The ceremony won't last much longer. I think it's time to call it a day.
Maybe they're still bonded. Maybe he absorbed her or something. I don't know. Absorbed her into a perfect cell, you know? Bro thinks he's perfect cell.
So that was your doing? Did you just pull us inside Rerir?
Any more questions?
I gotta admit though,
We got about like 15, a little more than 15 minutes, and then we're done with this.
Especially the...
If you're worried about...
if I know boss.
Thank God. I'm back with them. Anything good. It's cute. Okay. Where are we? Somewhere I do not recognize. No, thank you. No, that's not the right quest. What? Oh, this stupid ass thing. I hate how it does that. Like, come on, man. Why would you do that? Like, the main quest should take priority over every other quest.
They might not have seen us yet, but that's never. If they spot us, they'll run. Quick, hide! We almost got spotted. Phew, that was a close call. Watch out! They're coming this way! Keep going. We're nearly there. This is the final hurdle. Oh, there's no end to these things.
Fire.
Fire? Wait, what's that smell? Oh no, there's a fire!
Sandrone was right. You look weak, Columbina. The old you would never have let such lowly creatures bar your way. Word has it that you did something for the Tsaritsa, and that's why you've lost.
Yeah, the only reason I'm paying attention because it's like one of my favorite characters on the
Comes
screen.
at a heavy price, doesn't it? Hello again, Columbina. And greetings, guests of the House of the Hearth.
It's been a while, Arlecchino.
That's the only reason I stayed around and watched.
Stupid right here of stupid Solnari. Whatever. I've got all the He sure doesn't pull his punches.
Excuse me, do you...
You can do me a favor by staying out of my way. Wait a minute.
Hello, Miss Sandrone. Father sent us over to help.
How... Hey, Fremine, get over here and help me fix this. Lenny, you do your thing. Just keep your sister away from my machines. Nearly every machine that cat girl touches ends up going haywire. Go put her on cleaning duty or something.
Then you've got it.
Wait a second. Pretty sure there's still some tea in the cupboard. If you want some, you'll have to make...
It's strange. Put me where I'm supposed to be.
It's a relief to see you all made it back in one piece.
WS.
Huh? Feels like there's quite a few people.
I returned ahead.
Boss is still wrapping things up on her end. She's...
I see. But first, who do we...
Greetings. I was invited here to help as a longtime Tea Party companion of Columbina's. You may call me Arlecchino.
Surely it can't be.
Those eyes. Where have I...
The only Arlecchino I know is the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers. So either you share a pretty uncommon name, or you are more than...
You are well informed, Grandmaster. A man from Mondstadt living all the way out here in Nodcry, and yet the people and affairs of Snezhnaya seem to hold a special place in your heart.
Yeah, my ass.
Oh, the feeling's mutual. Sounds like you know all about who I am, too.
A Fatui Harbinger.
Yeah.
The atmosphere in here just got really tense. Guess we can't just start trusting Fatui Harbin.
I must admit, though, I'm a little curious. Seeing as the moon goddess no longer belongs to the Fatui, what makes you so willing...
Nor does Nodcry belong to Mondstadt, Mr. Varka. Yet still, you're fighting for it all the same. Things don't always have to have a tangible payoff. Sometimes, stopping things from spiraling out of control is a higher priority than chasing the spoils of victory. Of course, I can't say there's nothing in it for me at all. But that's between Columbina and myself.
Forgive me. I don't mean to doubt you. It's just that the Fatui really have been the source of many of our troubles. We have our own way of doing things here in Nodcry. But ever since they...
I know there's been a lot of bad blood between us in the past. I've done
You see, there's actually some kind of
whenever I could. But sometimes
charisma that goes on
conflicts of interest simply can't be settled amicably. That's why I'm here solely in
now the story starts to kind of get better.
This has nothing to do with the Fatui. As a gesture of good faith, I'll be frank. I can help Columbina track down the iridescent moon's marrow. Anyway, what else is on the agenda?
She says she'll be frank, then completely... But she clearly wants to change the subject. It'd be awkward if I tried to bring it up again now. I guess we'll just have to go along with it. She's the fool.
Well, since Miss Arlecchino sounds confident in her ability...
All right, listen up, everyone. First, we now know that Rerir...
The dregs of the Crimson Moon.
In the memories, there was a lot of talk about the Crimson Moon and Eclipse, and a whole bunch of other stuff from the time...
To my knowledge, those were the names of two different Conrian dynasties. Long, long ago, it is said that the people of Conria worshipped the Crimson Moon, drawing a mysterious power from its reflection. But one day, a coup saw the Crimson Moon eclipsed, hence the name of the new dynasty that replaced it, and how it became the new
Still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty had fallen, the last ruler of the Eclipse dynasty, the Vinster King, still coveted the secrets it left behind. So, he sent the... In those days, Rerir showed no signs of madness. In fact, He was as normal as any other person. Oh, and he had a fiancée. Or at least, what's the matter?
Daughter. Flinders.
Interesting. Anything else? What about this would-be fiancé of his?
Well, she was a
Oh, and one more thing. For some...
Well, no shortage of potential leads, I'll give you that. In any case, it sounds like we can conclude that while Thelindis was still around, Thelindis, it seems, must have been the one thing in this world that he couldn't let go of. Tell me, though, were these pure-blood Connorians we're talking?
Why do you need to know that? Hold on. If she was a pure blood... Oh yeah! Just like how it was with the cat.
If we could somehow find her, do you think there's any chance we're...
It's possible. But it would take a miracle. That merchant who Nefer knows, Dori Sangama Bay. Maybe we could hire...
All right, then. Traveler, Paimon, Kutar, and Miss Arlecchino will go look for... As for the others...
On the way over here, I noticed that the Wild Hunt monsters had grown even more frenzied in the... At this rate, the people living here will be in grave danger too.
I'll head back to the curatorium and meet up with...
Feels good knowing we've all got something... Given that the Wild Hunt has been a lot more active lately, the Lightkeepers have likely begun their own operations too. If that is the case, someone will need to pass the news on to Flint's. I'll hold the fort for now. Then discuss our next move with Flint's, Aino, and Anefa when they get back.
All right then.
Well,
Okay,
the
cool.
clock's ticking. If that's everything, we'll be on our way.
We'd better get moving too. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Relax. Stay safe, everyone.
We're back. Did we get here?
A tad late. Everything going smooth?
Not great. I don't know. I'm gonna make some more later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired right... Oh, right! Inefa, could you fill in Uncle Varka on what we just discussed?
Sure. Uncle Varka, you previously told us about how when you went to investigate a source of the... But according to Flintz's intel, that was before Rerir had regained his body, when he was far from regaining his full strength. In other...
With everything that I know, I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something far... And Effa and I will head back over to Amsfartnir to see if there's anything I
told... Database update...
They were...
It's the obvious...
We already decided that someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides...
So I've ended up...
Here, this will serve as a good spot to cross over.
Arlecchino, hold up a second. Since you brought us all this, we still haven't got the slightest idea what's going on here.
Simple. Because I am an inheritor of the royal bloodline of the Crimson Moon. And one of the last surviving embers of the Two Worlds Flames.
Huh? Are you serious? Isn't you're a descendant of that Crimson Moon dynasty we were just talking about?
Your surprise is understandable. I was also taken aback when I first learned of it. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized. When I was young, I discovered I could wield a very special kind of fire. It coursed like blood through my veins and smoldered away inside my nerves. What's more, whenever I experienced strong bursts of emotion or drew too deeply on this power, it was like some kind of presence within the fire would begin to gnaw away at me. Exactly. That is why my hands are like this too. At first, I saw it only as a curse, but once I became a harbinger, the jester apprised me of the truth. Together with my own investigations over the past few years,
There are several things that I have gradually come to understand. For instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing more than the shattered remnants of the iridescent moon, fused with the abyss to prolong its lifespan. Since this blood flame was bestowed upon me by the Crimson Moon, it is a fusion of the— You all understand the nature of the abyss well enough. I draw upon its power, and in return, it hungers for my soul. This strange blackness is the mark of corruption it has left behind.
If I recall correctly, you once told me that if the corruption ever made it to your heart, you'd become a completely different—
Yes, and that's the reason I'm always careful not to push my power too far. It's essentially a never-ending tug of war. Anyway, the rest of my story can wait. Is there anything else about the Crimson Moon?
Paimon has a question. So, the Crimson Moon that the Karians used to worship was actually the iridescent moon, right? Which was one of the three moon sisters. Does that mean that the Karians were to the Crimson Moon as the Frost Moon Scions are to the Frost Moon?
So much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what they were like. But I would suspect that the Conrians weren't as devout in their moon worship as it might appear. Later on, perhaps someone discovered a way to— Still, even with the Dark Sun—
The first time we met, I sensed something familiar when I looked at you.
Well, I appreciate that you kept it to yourself. Much about the Anyway, time is I just want to make sure—
That's right. The iridescent moon is—
Deal. Then let's get started.
Get what started?
When I first became a Harbinger, the Jester gave me a— You should be able to buy a copy next time you're in Fontaine. In the Crimson Moon.
Beyond the bounds of—
The Crimson Moons, they made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, "Have you died? Did you see it?" Until they finally admitted to having died, and the adults embraced the children who passed the ritual, telling them, "Within the fireplace, you have traversed the flames between two worlds." Here at the book leaves much unsaid. But I suspect that this was their way—
That explains why I can't sense the Crimson Moon's marrow in this world. It makes sense that it would be sealed in a special space that can only be accessed temporarily through—
There's no fireplace here. Do you see a chimney anywhere? Oh.
That won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic. The key to the ritual is crossing the flames between two worlds. In other words, the flames that burn— Those burned away by such flames leave behind a kind of ghostly afterimage in the world. In the days of Conria, people believed they could be used to bridge the gap between— In short, I can open a passage. The catch is I'll need to stay on this side to keep the passage open. So I won't be able to come with— Very well. Then I'll open it up.
Traveler,
Okay.
spare me a little more moonlight if you would.
Touch.
Thank you. I feel like I've recovered some of my strength now. It should—
Mistress of the seven hues of ages past, great mother of the present, crimson-clad sovereign of the two realms, by fire severed, by fire renewed, I offer myself now and beseech your descent.
Well then.
One word of advice. As you're crossing over, no matter what voices you hear, do not answer.
Got it! I sense a sinister gloom inside. I feel that I am about to meet an old friend who is—
We're an hour in. We'll do it. A ball. Doesn't matter. Right.
Is that the abyss? It's practically filled the entire place. What now?
What a tragic sight. Fragments of your broken body, seized by the abyss, and hung up aloft like mummified remains. Iridescent.
Careful! There's something spooky. Paimon's right behind you. By the way, Columbina, didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces? The moon up there looks pretty whole to Paimon. How is that possible?
Just like I thought. It was only a facade.
Promise you, I'm not interested in fighting you. Kelly Charles, bro, I'm good. Are you dumb?
Nice and spicy.
Huh?
Huh? For real? That's way too high. There's no way we'll be able to reach it.
No. I'm not sensing anything up there. It's coming from under the mountain.
Let's see. Ah! There's some kind of weird shadow over the... Wait. See
The miasma thing?
Looks like a... Looks like a device from the time of Kalia. Maybe people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's domain, and they left this behind. Oh, if we can activate it, we might find some clues. Hey, look at that! Now that the mechanism's running, the shadow in the... You think these mechanisms...
Thalindis, we'll leave the rest of the research in your hands.
I hope this isn't ruining. Mind your own business.
Lindis? Is that Rear's girlfriend? Oh yeah!
The abyss has made this space extreme. Maybe that's why some of the things she's...
Whenever I see this view, waning moon. For me, of all people.
Looks like the abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again. Let's see if there are any other devices.
Artificial game lengthener. For the chest, or...
Transfixed.
Only 8,000. Whoa. That was not worth my time, too? Come on.
see. So the moon marrow, or rather the power of the 3 moons, is the key to unlocking. If it really does exist. With the Abyss inhibitors in place, I should be able to access the chamber with the moon marrow. Oh, Rerir, with every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire. But you're not. If only I could get...
Hey look! The moon's reflection is back to normal! Elendis' voice mentioned a chamber with the moon marrow. Do you think...
It must be. For with...
Then there's no time to lose! These things are so creepy! Looks like we'll have to destroy them if we want to get to the iridescent moon's marrow! That must be the iridescent moon's marrow! Oh, we'll need to destroy these things before we can reach it!
Coming to be!
Boba, get them!
Good.
Crumble!
We're so close!
Burst forth!
Good.
We finally did it!
The iridescent moon's marrow. Still burning away like an undying flame, yet now contaminated by the abyss. It has taken on a new form, and if we can purify the abyssal power within, we should...
So...
Got an icebox where my heart used to be. I got it.
Are you here?
Sure.
Are you talking to us? At long last. I can see you once. I'm sorry. I lied to you. Even knowing what was to come, I still couldn't let go of the fear in my heart. The moment the moon shattered, my body began to split apart piece by piece. Like, I would tell me, what was it that brought you to us all that time ago? You look so puzzled. But trust me when I say that everything happens for a reason. Farewell, Hypo.
Hypothermia.
What was that all about? It sounded like she was speaking to a long-lost friend. But none of us have ever met her before.
Perhaps. She took me for the goddess of the frost moon she once knew. For a fading soul like hers, our auras must be too similar to tell.
But anyway, we've got the iridescent moon's marrow now. Then, alright. Time to leave this place and be back. That's odd. This place looks different than when we came in.
Waning moon.
Huh?
Oh, lifeless damsel.
Hurry! The place is collapsing!
It wants to trap us here.
Who's it? The Abyss?
Now we've taken the moon marrow. All that's left here is a dark will. It will show us no mercy.
Give it back! The crimson hounds! My marrow! My heart! Finally! Huh? Oh no! The exit's blocked! They're back! Now what do we do?
This is where you fall. Witness my rise. What are you waiting for?
Well, she saved us, so that's good.
We made it!
WS.
Is that you, Arlecchino? Did you save us? Wait,
Yeah.
your hands! They're...
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay. The Abyss wanted to trap you inside, and I defied its will by bringing you out. No wonder it's a little angry. No. I have paid the price, albeit a small one, and it cannot be undone. My hands have already fused with the Abyss. Purification would simply destroy whatever's left.
But you're... Oh... We're so sorry, Arlecchino.
As much as I'd like to call it a favor, the truth is I was simply holding up my end of the deal.
Yes, you did your part. And as promised, I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care. From this day forth, may the two worlds' flames burn ever more bright.
I'll take that as a blessing. Now, Columbina, give me your hand. Feeling stronger?
Hey, Columbina! Are you okay?
I'm fine. Our powers are a little at odds, that's all.
By the Frost Moon's authority alone, wielding the power of the other moons was always going to be a stretch. Still, I think it's fair to say that your strength has returned. At least to the level it was at as Third Harbinger.
It's still not enough. There's no way I can hope to challenge Rape. Just one more ray of moonlight, if you would. It's okay. I can take...
How about now?
At the very least, I won't have to stay hidden like before. I want to see him gone from Not Cry. The ray here of Solnari and his wild hunt must be sent backward.
Yeah, that's right. Go back to your country.
It's good to have something to aim for. You certainly seem more alive now than you did earlier. When I first met you, you didn't strike me as a ray of moonlight. More like a wisp of fog drifting in from who knows where, ready to scatter at the first sign of a breeze. But now, you're full of vitality. Just like the frost moon, once the brightest of them all.
Thank you. Look after yourself too, Arlecchino. I know you have plans of your own, and that's why you're all. But whatever you're after, don't let the abyss take a hold of you. I
appreciate the concern, Columbina. Although perhaps it's time you took a noon. Kutar, the Moon Maiden, Columbina. They're nothing more than code names. They describe who she is and the roles she's played. We often use code names in the House of the Hearth, too. But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded. All I'll say is this. All right, that's it from me. I'll get...
You're the best!
I appreciate the gesture. It speaks to your good character. Anyway, let's get going. There are more urgent...
There you go. Okay, good. Well, we completed that, so that was good.
It was a close call.
And it indeed was a close call.
And restore Columbina's strength. And that's all that matters. In other words, mission accomplished.
You might see. Act 4. We're gonna do Act 4 right now. I'm gonna stop the stream. Let's see if we can gamble. We're so close to gambling. So close to gambling. We're so close to gambling. One more pull. So close to gambling. Check the history. The history should have been done. Okay. That's 10. That's 10. It's 20. That's 30. That's 40. That's 50. That's 60. That's 70. Oh, yeah, okay. That would be an 80 pull, but your thing resets, so I could end up losing it. Pretty glad I don't lose it, though.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. The stream is officially over. Now go away, everybody.